I think all teams come to a conclusion in the season when it starts getting difficult, when the opposition start. Southampton have earned everybody's respect, so of course everybody's a little bit more diligent when they play them. It makes it more difficult. I've experienced that at Newcastle, and you've got to find a way. And of course, Ronald is changing his team, changing the formation to find a solution, and that's what you have to do. And I'm sure he will. Target. Because we're not prepared and not good enough to do that. We are a team that has to fight, and we're evolving our playing style. We're not going to be able to do that. We need to stay in the division, as simple as that. That is our only goal. Well, I answered that Saturday. I have seen it. I see it immediately after the game because it was highlighted to me by the press. I think it's. I've seen worse incidents where nothing has happened. So I'll be surprised if something happens with this. But the media, as they are, have highlighted it, and we'll have to see where it goes.
Are you a bit conservative about the way?
Yes, I think it's a problem. I think the FA need to be very careful with it. We have an incident on Dawson on Speroni from, I don't know, I see it this morning. It's far worse than this incident. Nothing was done. So, it is about where are the guidelines, what are we doing? In retrospect, it's very, very difficult anyway. And I think the FA have a tough job as well, by the way. We had the incident with Matic. Well, I actually think that they're pretty strong at the moment. I think I see Shane Long say that the bench was as strong as it's been all year. So it's not sometimes about personnel. It's just about form and momentum. It can just drift away from you, and they're desperate to get it back. And a win will do that. Any win, and that's probably what they need against us. Any win will do, that sort of thing. It builds confidence, etc. It's hard to sustain a 38-game programme in the Premier League without having periods where it becomes difficult. It just doesn't happen, even for the very, very best teams. So Southampton are acknowledging that, and they'll work their way through it. They've got good enough players to do that.
And finally, off the back of West Ham, obviously enough to visit old clubs. Does it mean anything?
Well, of course it does. You have people that you've worked with there and that you love. And it's great to see some old friends at West Ham, and I've got some friends I'm looking forward to seeing at Southampton. There's a number of staff still remain there, and some players. And one player I must mention is Fonte, who I took from Palace there, who has done unbelievably well, and a real credit to the profession. And I'm so pleased for him. So that's somebody that I'll make sure I look out for and give him a cuddle.